All right, so just about done. I'm on the final stretch, what they call the home stretch. So just got a backing plate that I got to put what they call a torsion plate, which is this one piece left, and then the ruler. So let me show you pretty much the final product. This thing is awesome. I mean, you got some storage in there, storage bins that I got to put. They did come with them. You got another one up there. You got two on each side. Your D-rings, if you can see this right here, and they spin around, got D-rings. But this thing right here comes out. Got the whole drawer space in there now. Everything that was on top of my roof fit in here now. Locks up perfectly. I got some locks I got to install right now. But this thing, solid as a rock. One solid piece up to 1,000 pounds. Decked, I'm gonna say, man, this thing just glides. Man, this is awesome. I got a mat right here that I'm fixing to put in there. It's waterproof. You got your rubber strips on here. Roughly 2 hours. I will say that don't over torque some of these. They do have strong grommets, but I don't know if I did it or if it was already like that. I'm just gonna put some weather sealant, like some 3M 5200 or something right here to get that screw bolted down correctly. It might have stripped out because it's metal into a plastic grommet, so it's heavy duty. But I installed my mess up. You know, I installed that screw first, not reading the directions correctly, and I had installed it over there, or sorry, in here, and then I had to move it and then put this one here. So I think I already stripped it, but not bad. It's not holding securely the way I want it. So I'm gonna put some 5200 on there. But other than that, man, this thing is solid as a rock. I'm gonna tighten down these tie downs here. Everything's factory, specifically for the Tacoma. So they make it in various trucks, mid-sized trucks, 6 foot, 5 foot. This is the custom for the 5 foot. As you can see, when I put my tailgate, nobody's gonna be able to access this thing. It's weatherproof, man. I'm gonna tell you, decked. You got the wheel stops in there, so it won't come out any further. I'm on an incline, so it's going to kind of go back on its own. But look at that, it just glides and just locks right there. I got the locks I'm going to put on the storage bins right here. Got one on each side. So I'm going to have access to my power banks in here. There's more cubbies up in front. They did send me the full package. You have custom decked totes. So, excuse the messages. I had a bunch of stuff in here. So these are the totes that come with it. This is one. They'll give you a toolbox, weatherproof, right here. Then they give you, they sent me like 6 or 7 of these things. These, and then they gave me the Honcho, which is a little bit more aggressive box. This one here. I'm gonna tell you right now, I am very pleased with this thing. Looking forward to it. So now I can start installing my permanent brackets up on top. These rubber grommets to keep my, I'm actually going to put another slide that Deck sells. That one I will have to buy. Granted, Deck sent me this. I was not expecting this. Thanks again, Deck. I'm looking forward to the collaborations with Shenanigans Outdoors. Again, I'm very pleased with this product. Easy install. If you're savvy, you know what I mean, hey, you gotta have the right tools. Not a lot of tools. Just take your time, take some breaks, read the instructions well. There's a lot of videos out there, but I'm going to tell you right now, the videos kind of move a little faster. I just followed step by step. It's an 8-step process, but man, this thing is awesome. It is awesome. I had a truck box. I gave it to my brother. Hey, Alex, what's up, man? Just talking about that. I gave my brother a box. I was using it. It didn't work for me, for my setup. So now I get the use of my full tailgate again, or my full bed, and I don't have to worry about things falling out because I do have my bed rack. But now I get to use my truck bed again. So now I can still put my coolers, all my camping gear, everything in here, and then everything that was up on the roof. Not necessarily up here because my tent's going to go up here now. That XL is awesome, man. It is. I can't wait to show you all the Vision XL from Top Oak Outdoors. But everything I had up here on the roof is now going to go inside that decked drawer. And now I can put, they're called off-road boxes. So I'm going to have the bigger totes that I had up here are gonna be up on the front now, and again, it's just moving the weight around, and now my back seat is going to be completely different. And now because these are 3/4 seats, right now I can't show you because I got the deck in here, but this seat is a 3/4 seat, single panel. This is where I'm gonna put my power station, Blue Eddy 3000 watt with the DC to DC charger. For those that know what I'm talking about, as I'm driving, it's constantly staying charged. I'll have the DC to DC charger running back with an Anderson port up on top of the roof with the solar panel, which is that DC charger 2 from Blue Eddy. Will be able to charge from DC to DC power, shore power if I'm at a campsite that's got power, or my solar. So we'll always have roughly 4,000 to 5,000 watts of constant power, whether we're off grid or not. So pretty much an RV setup. And then I'll run my control panel, my hub panel back here. So as I have my awning that goes all the way around the truck, literally an awning that goes all the way around the truck, from the side of the truck probably to the curb, from the front all the way around the back 270. So we'll have and then I got the walls too, so in case we get a lot of wind, I can cook underneath it. We can hang out. I'm actually putting with the hub and power, I will have a bracket underneath here for TV mount. So like I said, I will have Starlink. We'll have cell phone service, Starlink, internet. We will always have service no matter where we're at, whether we're in Big Bend, remote area out there in New Mexico somewhere. We got Dog Canyon coming up at the end of September, and there is no service out there well, everybody else won't have service. We will. But I am, again, back to the decked system. I'm just about done, roughly 2.5 hours in. I told La Capitan I'll be done by 1 because we got a lot of shit to do today. But yeah, that is it, the deck system. So check it out. This is it. I mean, I can't complain one bit. I'm happy with it. I got my truck bed back, and now I can start using everything. So now it's just a matter of putting this one piece down here, putting the mat in, and they gave me some pretty cool stickers and stuff, and putting the ruler out there. So once we get to the beach and we're hanging out at the beach, because I will have this set up once it's complete by the end of June, maybe the beginning of 4th of July weekend, I'm hoping. We got some trips lined up at Goose Island, Rockport, and Mustang Island, and you will be seeing this on the beach. The suspension will be about 2.5 inches higher, not much higher, but it's having the Old Man Emu to handle all the extra weight. So I will be able to handle a lot of weight on this thing, and it will not mess up the frame of the truck anymore. That is costing me a pretty penny, but if you are going to add weight, a lot of people make the mistake of not doing that. What they do is they install everything, but not realizing that the truck factory stuff cannot handle that amount of weight. You know, you start adding, 1,000 pounds. I mean, this weighs about 200 pounds. This right here, another 200. Once you start acting stack, gear, tent, everything else, and that adds up, and your leaf springs and everything will bottom out. You end up breaking axles or something like that. So if you're going to do that, a lift kit is not going to do it. If you want to go, by all means, I get it if your budget handles it or whatever, but this is a pretty expensive truck. I'm going to take care of it. So invest in your suspension before you start adding things to it. So this truck goes into the shop for 3 days. So I'll be out with the Tacoma, but I wanted to get this installed prior. So that way when it comes out, my awnings, my tents, everything start coming in June. And then we should be ready to go come July. And this thing's going to look sharp, man. I'm really, and then we'll have our power installed. That's the last step is the power. Getting that wired run. I do plan on getting permanent power eventually. I just don't know. Man, look like somebody rubbed up on my truck. Make sure it ain't dent. I had some idiot out here at the complex rub on my truck. Didn't even bother saying, hey, I'm sorry or nothing like that. So 20 years ago, I probably would have acted different. Again, it pissed me off. But anyway, I'll leave that for another day. I just let it slide. Peace to everybody, and I'm just trying to avoid confrontations. But granted, nothing happened. But that's what we got insurance for, right? No need to. Anyway, rambling now. So anyway, back to what I was saying. Again, shout out to Deck. Alex, thanks for watching. We will definitely be putting this thing to use. And actually, Alex, I got some things I need to pick up from your place, and probably see if you're interested in some of the shit I'm selling. We've got a lot of stuff that we're selling. So I'm gonna start cleaning up and finish off this deal and go finish helping Marcy get everything ready. We got some errands to run. Y'all have a blessed Memorial Day weekend. Stay safe. Don't drink too much, and enjoy the weather. It's not raining for another couple of days, so enjoy it wherever you're at. You have a good one. Out.